Alex here from Nektar. I'm going to show you a few things about the Impact LX61, which is part of the new Impact range. With the 61, we've got obviously a 61-note keyboard, that goes without saying, but also you've got control over most major doors. We can do control for Cubase, we've got control for Reason, for Logic, for Bitwig Studio. One of the main features you've got here is hands-on control, gets you away from the computer, away from your mouse. You've got modifiers here on the top which let you bring up, say, your instrument panel. You can bring up your mixer panel, so you can get that visual feedback straight away without having to use the mouse. You can step through your tracks easily with these two buttons, and it will show you your different instruments on your different tracks. As well as this, you can go directly to select a track using the buttons underneath the mixer. So you can make that either selection or to mute your tracks as well from the mixer. If you want to see the mixer mode, again, as simple as that. Now, we provide 8 faders which are available in banks, so we can bank up to 8 at a time, and these have soft takeover, so you know where you are all the time with these controls. So with this, you've got control over 8 at a time, and obviously your mute as well. It's quite a powerful way of being able to access the common functions in the mixer. As well as that, we've got transport control on board. So you've got your obviously your rewind, fast forward, loop. You can bring your loop in and out. With the shift button as well, you can set your locators. So if we want to set left locator, and then we'll go through maybe here, right locator. Here is our loop. We have our 4-bar loop. Back from the top. Let's go. Also, of course, you've got your metronome. You can bring your metronome in and out. You can see here your click. Simple as that. With recording as well, punch in, overdub. You can control it all directly from the keyboard as well. Your rotary controls here. Rotary controls map to the most common functions to your macros in any of your software instruments, so they'll be the most common and useful functions that you might need. Of course, it's also possible to assign them yourself using the controller editor if you have a preferred way of working. But we think we've maybe got that right by looking at the most common functions for each plugin. If we talk a little bit about the pads, 8 pads on the LX61. With the pads, we have up to 4 maps that can be selected at any one time, so you can change your banks, 4 banks of 8 pads. Another good function with this, if you're trying to set up your drums, let's say this one here maybe is playing a C1, but your kick drum may be on D. You can reassign the pad maps directly on the LX61, and this works with all software. So it's a simple matter, just to hit the pad learn button. You hit the pad, you find the drum you want on the keyboard. Yeah. When you find the drum you want, you hit pad learn again. That drum is on this pad. Simple to do, simple mapping. Okay.
So, are these pads velocity sensitive?
Yes, velocity sensitive. We have velocity levels as well that you can set if you want to change the velocity level of the pads. You can do that. A lot of these functions come from the keyboard here. You have to look in the manual. You'll see what the functions are, but it's possible to change velocity. So always on the display, it's telling you the value of what you're doing. So it's telling you velocity value, and on the keys it's telling you where you are on there as well.